Lokakuu, month of October. Loka means dirt or mud. It refers to really the nature of this month. Now, everything is turning, the whole life force around us in nature is sucked inwards, and really everything what is left is just this dead corpse of plants, and everything is muddy and moist and dirty, and really season of death is soon upon us. And it is also true that the season of polar night is soon here. So the nature is getting ready for that, and so are we as human beings. And our celebrations have really embraced this season. In October, we celebrate winter nights, talviyöt. And this has been traditionally the full moon of October has marked these winter nights. So now, in the spring, few weeks after the spring equinox, we celebrate the summer nights. And now is the sort of the opposite, the polarity of that season. We celebrate the winter nights and welcome the winter season. And in the Finnish tradition, it has always been like few weeks after the equinoxes or solstices. So sort of the nature follows this rhythm of few weeks after the climate and everything gets to this gets to that level. And now it is time to welcome the winter season, and winter, of course, is the symbol of the rest and death season, the rest and recovery. The bear goes and hibernates in its winter nest, and so do the snakes. The cattle is brought back into the barns and yards, and they're not anymore roaming freely out in the nature and in the forest and fields. And so our celebrations also turn inwards. No more going out to celebrate in the fields and lakesides. We are coming now into our houses and gathering amongst the family. So this is the nature of the season, turning inwards. And this is also the season of Kekri. Kekri is the traditional Finnish harvest festival. So the harvest season has come to an end, and it is time to gather all the harvest, all the gifts that this year has brought upon us, and celebrate. Bake a lot of breads, make a lot of beers and different drinks, and really make a huge feast and really indulge ourselves and enjoy and be very, very grateful for all that we have gotten this year. This is also the season where we are sort of doing our accounting in a way, checking what we have gotten, what has succeeded, what maybe we don't want to repeat, and what maybe we don't want to carry on to the next cycle of the year or to the next year. Because Kekri has marked the ending of the year. Kekri as a word means a wheel or cycle. And when Kekri is celebrated, it is sort of completion of this turn of the yearly wheel. And now is the time to see that what we have gathered, what went well, what we want to leave out, what we don't want to take along anymore to the next turn of this wheel of life. And this has been done, of course, in the sauna very well. Kekri sauna is very important. In modern Finland, we do Christmas sauna, and Christmas celebrations in general have a lot to do with the Kekri traditions. Like still coming back to the feasting, in the Kekri time, it has been now time when we bring in the cattle, and it's time to slaughter those ones that we are not gonna keep over the winter. So Kekri has marked these very ritualistic slaughterings of the bull very often, or pig. And this is nowadays also very much part of the Finnish Christmas. We have the pork, the ham on the Christmas table as a very important mark of ending this year and sort of slaughtering the old year, and thus then bringing up the new growth. And So Kekri feast, very important, but also Kekri sauna. In the Kekri sauna, we have really sweat away the old year, and the Kekri sauna has also been important to warm and heat for the ancestors. Ancestors are important part of the Kekri celebrations. This season, it has been considered that the curtain between the worlds has been very, very shallow. So it has been easy to invite the Forgans to join us. And we have come under the spruce trees and poured our libations, done our remembrance ceremonies. And also then we have uh, hosted the feast, made the feast dinner for the Forgans. So in Kekri, we've invited the ancestors, the generations before and after us, into our feasting and into the sauna. And thus we sweat away not just from ourselves, but from the whole family lineage of past and forward, all the unnecessary. Because Kekri is the time, the season when we are beyond space and time. We are in the eternity. From the Kekri, the end of the year, we start the Jakoaika, which means like part time or mid time. It's the season of chaos. 12 days that is required to balance the sun and the moon cycle, the lunar and solar years. They are not exact, so we have always taken these 12 days out of the ordinary life and dived into the realm of chaos and this eternity, where really the borders between the worlds are very shallow. And this has been the time that if you have like a position somewhere, your maid or servant, you can shift households, you can do things that are not okay in the ordinary life. So from Kekri starts this Jakoaika, and this has been sort of the reset, the pause before the new cycle, the new turn of the wheel again begins. Sort of zero time. And this zero time calls us now to also embrace this chaos, this dirtiness, this darkness, this dimness. And really, in the sauna in October, we allow the darkness to come. We allow our own darkness, the darkness of the nature, to make its appearance and bring its soothing, calming effects upon us. We live in an over lighted world. We have light up our lives in a way that we are deprived of darkness. And Lokaku, the month of October, really invites the darkness to appear. And this darkness, dirtiness, it's soothing, calming, forgiving, and allows us to let go and really relax, and thus the healing can happen. Our nerve system needs the soothing effect of calmness. I mean darkness. Yeah. So October saunas are all about that, and winter nights call us to shift our sauna routines from the summer sauna to the winter sauna. These are very different. In the summer, we have all the light in the world. The sun is up almost; it doesn't go down in the night. Now comes the polar night in the winter, and sun hardly comes up. Maybe just for a couple of hours we have light in a day. So now we are really embracing the darkness, but also lighting the inner lights. We are lighting candles in our homes, and we are lighting the inner light in us, so that we can last through this season of darkness. And when there is no sun externally, then we bring the sun from internally. And our sauna routines are much more about heat and cold contrast, maybe shorter periods. You cannot spend that long time in a frozen lake that you can spend in the nice, smooth, milky, warm waters of the summer. So now the style of sauna bathing is very different. You do shorter, more intense rounds, and your sessions are maybe more darker in that way in their nature, and they are more about really lighting up the inner sun. So and as in the summer, we prolong it and make it smooth and make everything really flow for a long time, and we need different types of things. We use different types of plants and herbs, and also the intensity of the ritual is very, very different. So Now is the season of the dark bathing, and let the October sauna really help you to embrace the darkness internally and externally.